Hi, in this video the Legalraasta team will teach you all about the types of business structure in India: partnership, LLP, private limited and proprietorship in India, its definition, advantages and registration process. Business structure in India. Selecting the right business structure can play a pivotal role in the success of your business. It depends on how one can organize their business and manage the compliances and other complexities. A business can be organized in multiple forms to choose from, including sole proprietorship, partnership and limited company, one-person company, private limited company, public limited company, limited liability partnership, producer company and Section 8 company. The most common forms of business are: first, sole proprietorship; second, partnership; third, limited liability partnership. Now, what is sole proprietorship? A sole proprietorship, also known as a trader firm or proprietorship, is a business form that is owned and run by one individual. There is no legal separation between the owner and the business. The proprietor receives all profits earned by the business, after tax, but also has unlimited liability for all losses and debts. A sole proprietor may use a trade name or business name other than his or her name. Proprietors' personal assets are at risk to compensate the business liabilities. Partnership is the agreement between two or more persons who have agreed to share the profits and losses. The profit or loss is shared in accordance to their profit-sharing ratio of business. What is partnership? In India, general partnerships are governed by Indian Partnership Act of 1932, and a partnership firm does not have an independent status. Two or more people can start partnership business under an agreement called partnership deed. Though, it is not mandatory to register a partnership deed, but always advisable to get registered partnership deed, as deed will play a role in case there are disputes or division. What is limited liability partnership? Limited liability partnership has been introduced in India by way of Limited Liability Partnership Act, 2008. In this new single form of organization, the advantages of both the company and partnership are included under limited liability partnership, where a partner is not responsible for the misconduct of another partner. Each partner has limited liabilities. Their personal assets are not at stake in case the company goes bankrupt. LLP is the most popular form of business. What is private limited company? The most common incorporated business organization available for business is private limited company. It is generally called as a private company. A private limited company is more flexible than a public limited company, as many of the restrictive provisions of Companies Act are not applicable to private limited companies. A private company is a limited company formed with minimum of 2 members and 2 directors. The maximum number of members in a private company is restricted to 200. What is public limited company? Public limited companies raise capital from the public. These types of companies require huge capital investments and are typically large companies. Minimum number of shareholders and directors are 7 and 3 respectively. There is no restriction on maximum number of shareholders. Public limited company has a wider coverage than a private limited company. Entrepreneurs typically start with an LLP or a private limited company, get investment from VCs. One-person company. One-person company or OPC means a company which has only one person as a member and its shareholder. An OPC is classified as a private company under Companies Act. Only an Indian citizen and resident of India can incorporate a one-person company. The advantages of OPC are as follows. It has all benefits of a private limited company, such as protecting personal assets from business liability, separate legal entity and perpetual succession. What is NGO or non-profit company? Section 8 companies. A company can be registered with some particular objects to promote, like education, religion, charity and many other useful objects which are not meant to make any type of profit. So, these companies generally fall under Section 8 company category. The registrations of these companies are subject to the provision of Section 8 of the Companies Act, 2013. There is no need of using the words like limited or private limited after the company name. The main motive of these companies is to work selflessly and do charities with zero profit. What is guarantee company? Guarantee company is a subclassification of private and public companies. The capital is not at all shared in these types of companies, but it has members who act as guarantors. These types of companies are formed for clubs and associations by keeping zero profit as main objective in mind. What is producer company? Producer company is a classification of private and public company. These types of companies have the features of cooperative societies. Only primary producers or producer institution can form a producer company and participate in the ownership of such companies. Legalraasta.com is India's top destination for legal and company matters. We can help you in forming any type of legal documents and business entity, example private limited company, LLP, filing individual and company return, helping companies for their compliances such as ROC filings and minutes, protecting work through trademark and copyright. We are a trusted partner with multiple top-level expertise and affiliation, and yet cost-effective. So log on now at Legalraasta.com to types of business structures in India: partnership, LLP, private limited and proprietorship, or mail us at contact@legalraasta.com.